Well, checking in with Allen Economic Development Group. They're going to get a new chair this year, well, in the new year. And we're going to just look back at the year and how it's been so exciting. Joining me today, familiar face, Cindy Leis. She's, of course, President and CEO of Allen Economic Development Group. And then we have Kurt Alexander. He is going to be the incoming chair. He has been the vice chair this past year, and he works at P&G as a senior site engineering director. So thank you both for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so Cindy, you know, the board's an important component, I assume, of what you guys do with EDGE.
Yeah, we have a 13-member board, and it is very well representative of public and private sector, and so they set the direction for us. So it's great working with them, and we meet on a monthly basis, and it's a really important aspect of what we do.
They kind of see what's happening out there and what you need to do, right?
Right. They bring things into us that we may not be hearing about. So they're a well-educated board. They bring great information to us and set the direction for EDGE.
All right. So you're ready, Kurt, to start your 2-year term as the president of the board. What's it been like to be on the board and to be a part of this?
Yeah, I think to build on what Cindy said, right, it's great to be part of what I view as, you know, a multifaceted board. We have folks from the healthcare industry, folks from manufacturing industry, folks from education. So it's great, and as well as large and small businesses, right? So it's great to put all of those heads and thoughts together, right, to help set the direction of where we need to be going and what we can achieve here in Lima, Allen County.
Well, being part of P&G as such a big, important, you know, employer in our area, has it been good to be on the board? I mean, have you learned a little something, or, you know, been able to help with, you know, maybe your own company or something?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all learn from one another as part of being on the board, right? Certainly, P&G has things that are we're always working towards, like the most recent thing that we announced, the expansion that we've been working on, right, for the last couple years. You can see different things happening every day as you drive by, right? So really exciting, and EDGE did a lot to help us, right, get through some of the incentives that were important for that to happen. But EDGE also, right, works just as hard for all the small companies that are out there as they do for the big companies.
Right, yeah.
So I think, you know, it's important that we have that breadth on the board, and that we work to kind of lift all boats as we work through, you know, what can be Allen County.
It's been an exciting past year, though. I mean, gosh, could you imagine all the great stuff that happened this year?
Yeah, you just drive around the county and see all the development that's going on, and there's a lot of that development that's not even been done yet. I mean, so we're working behind the scenes on a lot of projects. We're finishing the year with 20 economic development projects, so our pipeline is full for 2024. Or 25 already.
Yeah.
But we've got a really exciting year, I think, planned for 2025.
Yeah, I mean, being on the board and knowing what's ahead, is it hard to keep quiet sometimes? You know? So it's such exciting things that has been happening.
Yeah, I think it is. There's a lot ahead of us, right? That's what's so exciting. But I think if we reflect back, so, you know, Cindy said I've been on the board for 4 years now. If we go just maybe add another year back to me, you know, there's probably about $3 billion that, you know, EDGE has helped, right, within the local community. And I think as we look at just the most recent year, there's about $1 billion of investment, right, that the board has been, you know, involved in, and EDGE has been driving. So, you know, super exciting to see what's going on, and probably more exciting to think about what is to come.
Right, yeah. I mean, it is always exciting, you know, Cindy, when you come on and you're like, you know, well, this is going to happen, and we've got this in the works. I mean, sometimes we're just not patient enough. But you guys, you know, working on the board, know things are happening, things are rolling, and you're getting the job done.
Yeah, a lot of times we're working behind the scenes when nobody knows anything that's going on. I mean, we might be working on a project for 2 or 3 years until we can announce a project. But, you know, this has been a year of redevelopment and investment. I mean, we've redeveloped a lot of sites due to a brownfield grant dollars we've had. So we're able to redevelop those sites now. So I think going into the future, we'll have a lot of more sites available to attract new businesses and attract new jobs. So that's what it's really all about.
And isn't it fun, kind of like, you know what people want when they come to a town, you know, to employ, and you're part of this, you know, this vision of bringing things to town and you know, moving ahead?
Yeah, certainly. I think, you know, I have moved around a number of times right throughout my various careers, I'll call it, and I've come back to Lima, Allen County probably 3 different times now as I've moved. So, you know, it's interesting to know what's out there, right? And then to come back and see the vision that EDGE and the city and the county have, and how that's really driving towards what some of the other areas have. And so I think that's a super exciting proposition to know is being worked in the background, you know, and we just have to have, as you say, the patience, right, to let it bloom.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're excited. We want that big city feel, but we also want the jobs. And I mean, what you guys do at Edge works hand in hand to bring those jobs in and bring the people and just have a fun life here in the Lima area.
Yeah, we really we never want to attract people here that's going to live here and work here. And so we're always looking for that next opportunity. And we've got a lot of them that's out there in the horizon right now.
Very good. Well, Kurt, thanks for coming. Cindy, good to
Thank you.
see you. And we look forward to the new year ahead. What's going to happen?
Yeah, thank you for having us today.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.